Yo, what's going on guys, it's SoulStrike here, and welcome back to another plugin tutorial. Today is on Mystery Box. So if you guys don't know, if you haven't been on Hypixel, they have mystery boxes where you click them and they float in the air and they give you like special rewards. Get out of here, pig. Okay, so back to what I was saying, this plugin is very good. Even though it's still in beta, everything works pretty well. Of course, there will be some bugs here and there, but the developer is very active and he'll reply to your questions on Spigot page, or you can PM on the Spigot page as well, and he'll answer your questions. Very active developer. We'll be playing some more updates, which is absolutely amazing. So there's 3 dependencies that this plugin needs. Those will be down in the description as well as the Spigot page, so you can go read some more information on the plugin. Everything works perfectly fine for 1.8. That is what I'm testing on right now. So let's get right into it. So first of all, what you want to do is just type in /mysterybox. So that's basically the whole command that you need right here is the mystery box. So to add it, you're gonna do /mysterybox and then create. So just look at it in your chest and you'll go ahead and create it. And then either you can just break it and it will be removed, or you can look at it and do in your mystery box remove. So I just like to break it easy as it just removes, and then you have to create it again. And did we already? Yeah, okay, we already created it. So anyways, that's how you create it, and if you right click it, it will say no mystery boxes are available. So for the dependencies in the plugin, has like a holographic display basically. So what you want to do is after that, go ahead and reload your server. If you have many plugins, I suggest restart it, but this is just my test server. I don't really have many plugins on it, so reloading won't really hurt anything. So when you're on 1.8, for 1.8 users, this is what it's going to look like. It's going to be messed up. It's going to be like in the mystery box itself. So for 1.9, 1.10 users, it will already be like up here where it should be like above the box. But for 1.8, it's going to be in the box. So I'll show you guys in the config how to config everything. So let's get right into it. Alright, so here we are in the config, and if you're running the 1.8 version, this is the first thing that you want to change. So for 1.8 users, as you saw, the holographic display that's sort of in the box. What you want to go do to change that is just add 1 to each one. So this will be 2, this will be 1.7, and this will be 1.4. So that will fix the holographic display, that will boost it above the box. For 1.9, 1.10 users, it already should be fine. You shouldn't have to worry about any of this. So next I want to talk about are the boxes themselves. So I'll let you guys know what this means a little later, but we're going to head and make a new box. So you're going to scroll all the way down to the very end. Just highlight all this and then copy and paste it. So I copied it. I'm going to hit enter, go backspace all the way, make sure all of my spaces are even, and then paste it at the very bottom. So next we have a second box. So now we're going to change the name of the second box. So we're going to make it Halloween, because Halloween is just around the corner. So when I'm recording this, so I'm going to make a Halloween box. So here are the different particles that you can make. So on the Spigot page, there are particles that you can see. So right here, this link will be down in the description, and here's the particles right here. So I'm going to use the redstone particle. So we're going to head and do that. And then now we're going to go back into the config and copy and paste it. So I'm going to make that redstone. Next, what I want to do is change the other one. So we'll make, let's see, we'll make a heart particle, alright? So make sure, depending on whatever client you're using, whether 1.8, 1.9, 1.10, make sure you have the same particles as your version. So I'm using 1.8, so I have to use all the 1.8 particles. So next I want to do, let's see, one more. What else we got? We'll do Happy Villager. Why not? So we're going to do Happy Villager. Next we're going to change the cloud to Happy Villager. We're going to leave the flame particle. So here's the particle speed and the particle amount. Make sure you don't have too many of these because it will lag. So I'm just going to leave it the same because it's perfectly fine how it is. If you want to change it, it's up to you. Go for it. Next, I want to change, let's see, you can change this to true and false if you want to. I'm just going to leave that, well, we'll change the trail to true. And then we're going to change the color to, let's change it to red. And red and white, red, and we'll change it to orange. Orange is a good color. Red and orange. Very good, very good. So next, this right here, the following chest type. So when you see the chest like going up in the air, so we want a block. So we're gonna change this. We'll change it to jack-o'-lantern. I think that's 91. I believe that's 91 ID. That's the item ID for it. And then this head right here, if you want to make a Christmas box, this head right here will appear as a Christmas box. So you can change that in game. I'll show you guys that a little later. But next, right here, as we see, is the lore of the box. So when you right click and it says this box, as you see, contains this and common grass, epic diamond, whatever. So this is the lore of the box when players see when they're just about to open it. So one thing that you have to remember, the display name, it always has to match up with your like box name, I guess. So, and capitals matter. So I have it lowercase right here. So I have to have it lowercase right here. So if I don't, then it won't be able to open. Like I tried this earlier, make sure that was the problem, and yeah, it was. So you have to have a case sensitive display name as well as this name. So I have a I don't have it capitalized, capital H, so I have to have this lowercase h as well. The color codes don't matter for the display name, so make sure if you have a display name that's color coded, don't put it in here or it will like screw up your whole config. So this just matters if it has to be capital or not. And I can change the color codes at all in here. So we'll take that, we'll make that, let's see, we'll put it Halloween. We'll just do regular. So Halloween. Alright, so we have a 6 and bold, which is like a gold color, so it'll be gold. Make sure, as I said, just really emphasizing this, this has to be lowercase if your box name is lowercase. If this is capitalized, then this can be capitalized too. So just make sure on that. So everything that you change with the Halloween or whatever name you have, make sure it's the same. Right, but do not put the color codes in here. So don't do that. Do not put color codes in this name. This color codes are only for display name only. So I'm trying to emphasize that. Hopefully that makes sense. But you can change all the rest of this color code. So I'm going to change this color code. We'll put pink for the exclamation mark, and then we'll put the green for the parentheses. Next, I'm going to change this to blue, and then we're going to change the rest of them to gray. You can change this. I'm going to change this to, I'm just going to erase the legendary, and then I'm going to put green for the box, and then I'm going to put the rest as gray. So next we have the items that we want to give. So this 1 and 2 represents, if we scroll all the way up here, this is where the chances are the percent. So as you see, we have a test box. So that's for the test box. We're going to copy and paste this, and then go to the end and copy paste that, and then change this to Halloween. Make sure it's the same case sensitive as the one down here. So make sure that is always the same. And then we're going to add another one. So we're just going to enter, hit 3. And then we're going to change this to, we'll change this to 60%. So 60, of course, is more percent than 50, obviously. So next, now we're going to come all the way back down to here. And then we're going to make a new one as well. So just copy and paste that. Oops, don't do it right there. You're going to go to the very end and then go backspace all the way. And then we're going to make a third one. So we have 1, 2, and 3. And then, so now we're going to change this. So I don't really want a diamond. We're going to change this to 91, which is the jack-o'-lantern name. And then, ID. And then we're going to change the name to, let's see. We'll change it to F, which is white. And then we're going to call it Ghost Head. Why not? Why not? I don't even know. So we're changing that to Ghost Head, and then I guess they can keep the emerald as well. And for the second one, I want to give them some obsidian, which is 49, I believe. So we're going to give them a stack of obsidian, and then next we're going to give them, let's see. Oh, don't want to mess that up. Alright, there we go. So now we're going to give them, what do we want to give them? Well, we gave them obby. And then we're going to give them, let's see, grass? No, no, not grass. So let's give them something else. Let's see. 46, I believe, is TNT, so we'll give them 16 TNT. I guess that makes sense. And then we'll boost that up to 10 emeralds. And then we're gonna change this. This is gonna be like an OP one, so let's change that to a D sword. And then we're going to have that one, and then we're going to have a sharpness 5, I guess, sharpness 5, and then unbreaking 3. All right, we're gonna have that, and then we'll change that name to be let's see, we'll change that to be like what do we want? We'll pick a gold, and then we'll make it we'll make it red, so we'll call it a ghost hunter. Ghost hunter. Oops, not hunter. There we go. Ghost hunter, and then we'll finish off with the brackets. Next, we want to have let's make a good chest plate. I mean, not sword, chest plate. D sword. We already got a D sword, so D chest plate 1, and then we'll do unbreaking. We'll put unbreaking 5, protection 5. Why not? But for my server, I don't have like the opening chance, so it'll probably just be prop 4 and breaking 3. But you know what? Whatever. So we have fixed that, and then we're not gonna name that, so we'll just leave it the same. So the lore, this is what players see, as I mentioned before. So we have changed all this. So we're going to have the common. This one is the common one. I just looked up at the very top, so for the example. So we got Obby, which was I think 49, so times 64, and then we also had TNT, which is 64 as well, and then we had Epic. Let's see, Epic. What was it? We got Epic Ghost Head. And then, of course, you can change the color codes if you want, so I'll change that right there. And then it is times 1 as well. And then we also changed it to emerald, so the emerald is still there. We'll just change that to 10. And then, of course, we want to we added some more. So we're going to make this rare. We'll put it all capitals. So we got a rare, and then, what was it? Rare diamond sword. Let's see. We'll change the color codes. We'll just copy and paste this right here, a diamond sword, and then ghost hunter, and then make sure to finish it off, and then we'll make a new one. And then we got another rare, which was a rare diamond chest plate, and then we'll just end it off there. Alright, so that looks good, and then click to open. It's a Halloween box, and then we got all that ready to go, so we're almost done. So what you want to do is go up here and copy it, so then scroll all the way down to the very bottom, and then you're going to space it out, go 1 space, and then paste it all the way down there. Make sure this name matches up with your Halloween box. And then we do have 3. We made a third one right here, as you see. And then we're going ahead and space that out and name this 3. So there's quite a lot of things you have to change when making a new box, but it'll be awesome when we finish. So we still have the 1, 2, and 3, as you see right here. So my number 1 is the ghost head, and we're going to change this. So what we're going to do is we're going to name this like this, and just call it a ghost head. Just copy and paste it right there. We don't really need the name right there. So there we go. We got the ghost head. Finish that color code. Don't need that extra and. Alright, there we go. Now we got the emerald times 10. And then number 2 was obby and obsidian. So we're going to change this to obby, and we're going to change this to TNT. And we have the obby as 64, I believe, not 600. 64. And then we have the TNT as 16, and our third one was the ghost hunter. So I'm just gonna copy and paste this to right here. So we got a ghost hunter times 1, and then we also have a diamond chest plate. So I'm just gonna do a diamond chest plate. There we go. Diamond chest plate times 1 as well. So you can change all of these. Just make sure that this Halloween one is at, oops, what did I just do? I don't know. Okay, make sure all of this Halloween stuff is at the very bottom, or it will mess up your config. So just do that, and then what we're going to do, go ahead and save that bad boy, and we'll go back in game. Alright, we have reloaded the server, and as you see, for 1.8 users, the holographic displays are now fixed, which is really, really cool. So as you see, we right click, there's no boxes. So basically the command mystery box, and then we're going to add a mystery box to ourselves. So add myself, and then if you don't get the correct name, so say we don't have a box name ASDF, of course, and then we try to put the 1 and then added box for Soul Striker, but it doesn't give you a box because there's no box name like that. So as you saw, there is already a pre-made box, so we're going to give our test, we're going to give 2 boxes of the test boxes that you see right here, and then we're going to do the Halloween. So make sure this is the same as you put in the config. So we received Halloween box. So as you see right here, here's the Halloween boxes, and these are the epics and rares that we changed, as you see right here. So we're gonna open a test box, and as you see, it says Soul Striker's box, which is pretty cool, and got nice little particles. Boom, we got the grass and we got the stone. So next we're gonna open one of our Halloween boxes. So this is the one that we configured. As you see, look at those cool little particles that we changed. Boom, there we go. We have found the Obby 64 and TNT. Bada bing, bada boom. As you see, these mystery boxes are very, very cool. One thing that's even like cooler than anything is that you can change the boxes. So basically, just do /mystery box, and then you can set type. And then as you see, the Halloween that we put was a pumpkin or a jack-o'-lantern. So we want to change that type to a head. So now what we want to do is, after we set the type, we're going to set the head, and then of course the Halloween box again. Halloween box, and then we're going to put my head. Alright, we're going to put my head Soul Striker, and then we're going to mystery box reload. Go ahead and reload that bad boy. Actually, we need to type out the full thing. Reload, there we go. Alright, now when we open this, boom, there's my head. That is insane. So if you, oh, that's so creepy. Like if you have this Halloween, that's so cool. I mean, you want the ghost head as well. I'm gonna put that on actually. Alright, come on. Oh, I guess I can't put it on. /hat. There we go. Hello. Yeah. Alright, we're going to set the head to Captain Sparkles, because, you know, everyone knows who he is. So we're going to open this up, and, hello. There's Captain Sparkles' head. That's amazing. This plugin is so cool, and it's still in beta. So make sure you guys go check this plugin out. Very, very cool. I definitely recommend it on any type of server, because it is awesome, and the developer is very, very helpful when, if you have questions or something, very active as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Leave a like, questions if you have any, and subscribe for more tutorials, and let me know if you guys need anything, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.